Hi everybody, I want to apologize for the low quality of my image. However, I'm in my new home and I'm in the basement so that we're not distracted, and I got all the lights on, but it's still pretty dark here. So I hope you can hear me because the Wi-Fi is not as strong as it is upstairs down here. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. And I'd like to go straight into the chapter and keep the challenge not easy, but just to perfect last week's challenge, because there's so many good things happening this week. We've got our spree cast in less than an hour. We've got another spree cast because Oz is going to be launching next week, and lots of positive energy going around and lots of excitement. So those of you that have done the challenge, it'll be a breeze for you, and those of you that haven't done it yet, because I noticed that there are a lot that haven't, this will just perfect it for you. So let's go straight into the chapter, which is a really cool chapter, chapter 5, called The Power of Prospecting. So I'm going to skim the chapter for you. You should have already read it, but here are some of the highlights. So when we're talking about multi-level marketing, what we want to do is make multi-level marketing our living. So we have our full-time jobs. A lot of people look at MLMs as, well, it's not a full-time thing, it's a part-time thing, but absolutely it can be a full-time thing. There are people making $30,000 to $40,000 a month, millions of dollars in the year. So we want it to be a part of our lifestyle. And with practice comes confidence and comes perfection. So when we're out and about, which is what I wanted you guys to do last week, I want you to get used to, as Heidi put it, coming out of your comfort zone and making it part of your lifestyle. That was the whole point and purpose to last week. You want to learn to take the pressure off when you're prospecting. And you're not just prospecting clients, but you're always thinking of prospecting recruits and building your team. And think of it as just inviting and sharing the opportunity. So what are you doing? You're sharing a part of your life. So it's really easy to not think of it as work. Don't be, she says it perfectly, don't be emotionally connected to the outcome. So if you get a no or you get a negative answer, it doesn't matter. You just move on and go to the next person. Because what you're doing is you're giving them an opportunity and a piece of your pie. And if they don't want it, then all you can do is say, thank you for letting me share the opportunity with you, and then offer the piece of pie to the next person. That will hopefully say yes. But don't get discouraged for the no. So, a perfect example of that is when you're going out for coffee and the server asks you, would you like another cup of coffee? And you say no. Does the server go off into the corner and pout and not want to work the rest of the day because you didn't want their coffee? No. It's because it's part of their job and it's part of their offering to offer you that coffee. And because you don't want it now, that doesn't mean they're not going to come back in half an hour and ask you, and you might want it then. So the no can still become a yes. So I love that. So always revisit. As you share with people, she likes to call to the 3 C's. So number 1 is that they could become a consultant, reseller, or distributor for Gel Moment. They could be a customer and enjoy the products and keep bringing you sales, or they could be a connector. And that's what we were trying to do with the referral cards, is that you want to be able to offer people the chance to be able to connect you with their network. A good goal, she says, is to reach out to 5 new people every day. So if you can reach out to 5 new people every day, now picture your daily tasks. You go out to the post office, you go to the supermarket, you go to the bank, you pick up your kids, and you go to the drive-through window to get supper. 5 people. You've seen 5 people right there, and you know you're going to see more than 5 people if you're out and about in a day. Those 5 people, hand them the business card, talk to them. That's what she wants you to do. If you don't go out, pick up the phone. Do you make at least 5 calls in a day? If it's your friends that you haven't told them about the business yet, make those connections. Chart your progress as well, and always, and you know I talk about this all the time, keep your business cards in your bag. Not just your business cards, because I got you all of you guys to do your mobile offices. You should keep that with you all the time. Then she goes into, where do I find people? Who can you share this opportunity with? She breaks it down into 11, is it 11? 11 points. Yes. So, revisit your customers. People that have bought with you or have done a demo, call them up, write to them, send them a card. How are you loving your products? Get some feedback from them, whether it's positive or negative. For example, I love my products. Oh, well, we've got some new colors coming, or we've got these display stands, or we've got this, or we've got that. So always revisit with them, offer them discounts, offer them the promotions, or just tell them what's new and exciting, what's upcoming or has already come out. Revisit past prospects or former business builders when something is new. So something is new, you offered someone the opportunity, we'll revisit with them and tell them, well, look, this is the new stuff that we've had come out. So maybe since we didn't have the color lavender before or silver, we do now. Would you like to talk about the business again? Number 3, go through your phone and Facebook contacts. Huge. Your phone and your Facebook. You might not realize it because we're so used to posting and we're so used to making those daily calls, but not everybody sees our feed because of our algorithms or because they're not following us. Go through your Facebook contacts. You might have 1,000 people in there. I know I have over 1,000 people in there that half of them don't even know what I do. So go through that and reach out to them. Tell them your story. Tell them you started a business. She gives an example. I'm new and still learning. I'd love for you to hear from my business partner. So business partner, if you're new, maybe you want them to reach out to your team leaders. Be it Allison, be it Kira, be it me. If you're not comfortable and you have a prospect and you don't know what you should be doing or saying to not lose them, don't hesitate to contact any of your uplines or your uplines and ask for help, or have them connect with us. We won't take that reseller because what we're doing is we're helping build our own teams. So I know that if Heidi contacts me and says, I have this reseller and I don't know what to do, can you help me? And I tell that person, oh yeah, I'll help you, I'll give you the info, but you need to sign up under me. What do you think that does with my relationship with Heidi? Doesn't help it, does it? Doesn't make me a team leader. Doesn't make me somebody that Heidi wants to come to. So feel free to use your uplines as long as you're comfortable with your uplines. And if you want to go above to their sponsors, feel free to do that. You should never lose a prospect because you didn't know what to say. Lifestyle networking. So they're talking about daycare, leaving samples. Just somebody that you happen to have in your network already that you're chatting with. Tell them, you know what, I'd love to come and do your nails and just pamper you and spoil you for a day because I think you deserve it. No charge, and do that. And then they just might become a client after that, a reseller. Excuse me, you never know where it goes from there. So utilize that opportunity. Parties, virtual parties, we always talk about this, the Facebook party. You remember we did that big one? I'd like to make that a monthly event. So feel free to use the same formula that I use to power prospect you doing a Facebook party. But you can also do a Facebook party with products. Maybe you have that network that have already bought from you and you want to do a Facebook party and just show them these are the new colors that came out. You guys have already bought from me. So here we go. These are the new colors. Let's do a Facebook party. I'm going to put all the names of people in a draw, and everyone that orders from this Facebook party will win a nail polish or win a light or win the newest color that comes out, something like that. And of course, at-home parties or basket parties, whatever you want to do. Social media. Number 6. Mix up your personal inspirational posts with a little bit of business every few days. So lifestyle posts. You talk about your life, you talk about what you're doing, put your business in there. You want to do a separate post about your business? You can. Make it fun. Put an inspirational quote, put a silly face, put a silly video, whatever you want. Put it in there and get noticed, and use social media because it's huge. Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. The new one that's coming out that I see everywhere is Periscope with the videos. Utilize these mediums. They're free. They might not be free forever for business, so we might as well use them now. Networking groups or chamber events. I'm part of BNI, which is Business Networking International, chapters all around the world. I'm sure there are chapters in Australia. You want to join these chapters and go and network with people. I have in my networking group, there's about, I'd say 12 women, and 5 of them are resellers. And the rest that are not resellers have all had demos or have bought the polish. So huge opportunities there. Events, whether it's a cocktail mixer or a holiday event. Let's take Christmas. Christmas is there. You take your business cards and you show people your nails that you did, and you say, here's my business card. This is what I do. If you'd like to get to know about it with the coming year and maybe change your life around a little bit, contact me and we can talk about it in the new year. But any type of holiday event or cocktail mixer is a huge opportunity for you to do business. Number 9, people who provide you services. So think about who you've been supporting: your hairdresser, your nail tech, your realtor, your banker, your grocery cashier, your esthetician. All these people that you either maybe you buy gifts for them at Christmas or you don't. These are all potentials that if you haven't spoken to them, what are you waiting for? Even people that serve you at a restaurant, your waitress. There is no reason why you can't give your waitress your brochure or your pamphlet to tell her about this fantastic opportunity. Travel. When you are traveling, strike up a conversation. I had a conversation with a lady on my way to the Bahamas when I went. This is before Gel Moment. A year ago, I went to the Bahamas for my Scentsy trip that I won. Actually, I was going on vacation. She sat beside me. Turns out she was a millionaire, and she bought a ton of Scentsy from me that I shipped to Florida because Scentsy's not in the Bahamas. Now, if I just sat there and didn't say anything and strike up a conversation, this woman took me out for dinner, drove me around the Bahamas, and took me and my roommate for the evening and spared no expense. Now, this wouldn't have happened if I just sat there and looked out the window the whole flight. So strike up a conversation when you're traveling. You're on a plane, on a train, on a bus. There's nothing to do but talk. So go ahead. 11, creating your list. Now, we did that 100 list, but here she's telling you to grab a sheet of paper and a pen and write down every name that comes to mind. Also, triggers. So go through your yearbooks, your phone books, your invitation list, even the yellow pages. You go through the yellow pages and there are estheticians and nail techs and people that you haven't contacted because you don't know them. Write their information down, and the next time you go out, go and see one a week. She tells you to create a list of 200 and go crazy. If you've got that list of 100 and you haven't finished it yet, keep adding to it with number 11. Once you've created your list, think like a CEO. So remember when I said put a star between for your 10 people? Those are your 10 people that you think can be huge team leaders within your team. They're your superstars. Then she goes into the story of the $50 million mistake, which I'm going to make into the challenge. And again, the worst thing people will say when you ask them about the opportunity or tell them about the product is no, but don't let that disappoint you. Don't prejudge anyone. Somebody that looks, I don't want to give a horrible example, but somebody that looks disheveled and looks like they haven't done their nails in a while, doesn't matter. You give them the opportunity anyway. You don't prejudge, because maybe she's on a day where she just wants to look like she doesn't want to look like $1 million. I don't want to look like $1 million every day either. So I've got my, jogging pants day, my bunny hug day. That could be the same thing. Sharing with 5 contacts a day should keep the leads coming your way. That's your mantra. And last but not least, the whole world is a lead. We've got a ton of people. We've got only about 1,400 reps. Come on, guys, we can do this. Launch is happening. We're still recruiting, and we'll be recruiting forever. I love you guys. I hope I didn't talk too fast. And keep up the great work. I just want to let you know for the challenge. So I asked you guys to go out and about. What I want you to do now is go out and about, but also I want you guys to film a video of yourselves telling me about the experience that you had going out and about. Okay, so a little 20 to 30 seconds is fine. And I also want you to share with me what you got out of that $50 million mistake. Okay? Read on to the next chapter, and I will see you guys in a week. Actually, less than a week, because we've got Spreecast tonight and Spreecast on the weekend. Okay? Talk to you later.